Alright, so today we've got the start of our weekend coming on, and so I have 3 cards here. One for the Divine Feminine over here, and this is from an animal oracle deck. It's called Divine Animals Oracle by Stacey Demarco. And I have one of those animal cards as well for the Divine Masculine. And then I have a middle card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle by Jade Sky. Yeah, that's what it's called. And this is just kind of the general current energy theme, for the union between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine twin flame. So let's get started with the Divine Feminine's card. And we have an upside down owl. So this card I believe is wisdom. And it's interesting, we've got a card with wisdom in it, a chakra card, just a couple days back for the Divine Feminine, and it was also upside down, I believe. So this to me really signifies it's a time to share your wisdom, and it really makes sense too with the Gemini themes of we just had the Gemini new moon. The sun moved into Gemini recently. Venus is retrograde there, and it's really a great time to feel into that softer, more vulnerable side of sharing, but also be direct in it, and don't be afraid to assert yourself and to assert your power and your divine intellect. So you don't need to try to outsmart anyone or try to get your Divine Masculine to do something or whatever it may be, but it's just about giving and sharing, and then that really actually creates a flow for more wisdom to come to you. And I see the owl, and I also think of kind of a watcher and someone who's really taking care of things by just keeping an eye on them too, and observing what's going on. And there's something foundational about this where it's really helping you with your foundation, with the divine, with cultivating that. So the more that you're giving and sharing, and it could have to do with your life purpose as well, the more you're really contributing to your union, essentially, and you're kind of you're investing in romance. And so there's a passionate aspect to this too, to expressing yourself, in a way that you feel impassioned about, in a, peacefully impassioned. So let's move on to the Divine Masculine. And the card that we have here is upside down as well, and it's the Seahorse, and it's about equality. And if you know anything about horses, they definitely have an interesting dynamic, how they raise their babies and work with each other, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I know it's kind of funny to say Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Seahorse, but anyway, and you see here we have this, I don't know where this kind of manly figure is from, whatever. I kind of feel automatically it looks kind of Celtic in a way, but maybe it's different tradition. And then we have this Divine Feminine woman here who is maybe thinking, maybe searching for equality as well. So the Divine Masculine does desire for the Divine Feminine to feel a sense of equality, and he's also searching for that within himself, and exploring, reevaluating what it really means to be himself, to be the Divine Masculine, and how he can relate to you, and how there's deeper friendship to be had there. There's deeper more exploration in a relationship that's really rich in what both of you really enjoy. And I think that there's a misunderstanding that the divine masculine doesn't like to do the same things as the divine feminine, and that's girly and stuff. And that, sure, that can be true, but it's not necessarily true. You just do what, you do what you like to do. So that goes for both parties. And then you find that place where you both like to do the same things and express yourself together, and then you find the places where you're complementary, and there's equality in that too, where you see that the differences are really just about bringing unification, and how the supposed difference is really just like you're expressing yourself in one way over here, the divine feminine, one way over here, the divine masculine, and there is somewhere, like a puzzle piece where it fits together perfectly. So yeah, it's safe to feel that sense of equality and emotional equality as well, right? Like the divine masculine is supported in expressing himself and to exploring his emotions more deeply and his passions and desires, and just getting in touch with like that deep foundation there. So the middle card for the union energy is Jade, and it is good luck, heart chakra. So it's always a very positive message to receive, and it's just about being open to receiving miracles, really. And if you're the divine feminine, in like sharing and giving from that place that feels good, and the divine masculine in really feeling into where he feels sense of equality and unification with the divine feminine, and then also feels like he can be his complete self at the same time, and explore his own interests and so forth. There's like a really rich cultivation here of going deeper into a juicy relationship, something that feels good. So no matter where you're at your twin flame journey, this applies to you, because you're always doing the inner work anyway, and going within and seeing how you're feeling on the inside, because your twin flame is always with you. They never leave you in your heart, and so this is also a reminder of that, this card. But it's safe to let in like miracles. It's safe to let in manifestation, things manifesting, and so to fully receive yourself. And yeah, number 21, well, to me that kind of signifies freedom, right? It is like, at least in the United States, it's the age where you can legally drink. And I'm not saying that this card is related to specifically drinking, but there's something that the positive of that would be like kind of a joy and a sense of maturity, and so opening up more to this is who I am, this is who I get to be, and so I choose to receive all of myself in this place where I feel good. So I really enjoyed that card reading. I hope that you also enjoyed it. And so feel free to share this video, subscribe to my channel. I offer different kinds of readings, so you can check out all of those links below. And I also have other twin flame resources too, and then I've done some recent readings on the Gemini new moon and the sun moving into Gemini, if you want to check either of those out. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend ahead, and take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye!